Hey guys, and welcome to Puerto Rican Plant Hero, where we're always saving plants. Remember to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be featuring all orchids. We're going to be wiping them down and showing you how I water them and their fertilizer intake and what I use. Pest management. That is my fertilizer. I use all of these once a month, and the quantum I use every single watering. It's helped my orchids grow really well. I also have empty pots. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll discuss it later. Empty pots that we're going to use. I also mix everything inside of this 5-gallon Home Depot bucket, and I'll show you the mixture now. There is my fertilizing measuring spoon. It holds up to 2 tablespoons. I only use 1 tablespoon for each and every single one of these. And I do that pretty much for the Hoyas as well as orchids. 1, 2, number 3, and number 4. Now it's ready to be filled up. Fill it with some water. Fill it up, guys. Fill it up. Here are the orchids that I have. I have a dry towel underneath them as I water them and they soak. When I get them out, they will have to go on the towel to dry. I'll probably put some in the sink as well. I'm going to start wiping some leaves down. There is one that needs to be repotted. Yeah, I'll be right back. And now they're all wiped down.
As you're wiping,
Are
the sheaths. Keep in mind, when you're wiping your leaves down, just use a rag, something.
because if you get water inside of here,
There's juice here. So,
when I do water these, I water them up to about right here. I do not go above because it'll get inside these little crevices that are here. We don't want that. It's bad. You will destroy the plant very quickly. So please be very careful with your phals. These are your phalaenopsis. That's a phal. That one's a phal. Right there. Look at it. There's a new leaf. This is a mini phal. This one here is a variegated phalaenopsis. This one here, it is called a fire cat. It's called a fire cat. Simple Pleasures. So it's a mix. It's a Wills, which is a type. These are suitable instead of building leaf on leaf on leaf. Suitable. So we dip. Sha-na-na-na-na. And we have to be careful. Again, like I said, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fill these up. I fill it all the way up to the top. It'll do that. If it happens to do that, grab a rock, put it in place. It'll be fine. Refill. See where the water is there? It's puddling. That's more than enough. Roots will get soaked. Your actual center scoocher. This one, I'm gonna wet it from up here. I gotta get her out of there anyway. By the way, these roots here, they're brand new. Be gentle with them. Take care of them. You damage them, you kind of ruin the plant a little bit. Or you ruin its pseudobulb that it's trying to grow in. Be gentle. Obviously, I wasn't. I broke the damn thing. Fill. Huh. What a difference, pendeja. Next. Just fill it up till you see it puddle. See the puddle? Pretty cutesy patootsy. Flip. Pour. Refill. Fill. Fill it up. Yeah. I don't have a camera holder, guys. I wish I did. Because then I would just station it and then wham! Just move around while you guys watch me look like a sociopath. This poor little baby right here. Tater. What are you doing, booty? Refill. But might I say, whatever you don't use, if you have Hoyas, you can water your Hoyas with the rest of it. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Nina, for lava rocks. I never knew it existed. Guys, look at that. I'm such a mess. Don't worry. I have stuff to clean it. Everything is nice and filled. And now, for the hard part, guys. We wait. So I potted her up in her lava rock. I took out a bunch of roots that were no good. I ran out of lava rocks to do the other one. So, we're gonna grab a strainer. Becoming noise, guys. We're gonna grab the lava rocks that we got. See all that dust? That's the sand from there. We have to soak this many times, boil it, all kinds of stuff to get all of that sediment out so it doesn't leak into the plant or hurt the roots of the plants. It's a process. It takes a while. So while I'm still waiting for plants to soak, we're gonna do that too. We just let it sit in a bowl of water. And you keep doing that repetitively, then you boil it. Also, we need more moss so we can repot that beautiful thing right there. So we're gonna wet this up with our fertilized stuff. Whoa, guys, I just almost flushed up life. I just pour it in the bag and then we'll zip it up. And then lay it down. It'll absorb and then add as you continuously go. Well, we're gonna start taking these out. Let's take that one out because I gotta work with that one. Tilt. Put it down. Take that out. That goes with that one. Tilt. Now, do I dump this beautiful fertilized water out? No, I don't. What I do is when I'm done watering all orchids, I will dump everything back into the bucket. And I know this sounds crazy, but thank God I have never ran into any issues. I water all the Hoyas with it. Never, again, I have never had a problem with any bacteria. However, if you was to go and dump another orchid in this water, you can actually spread, there's a virus. I don't know the name of the virus. I know, sounds crazy. I seen it on Miss Orchid Girl. And she was moving one year and she had just watered all her orchids and she has a beautiful collection. Miss Orchid Girl on YouTube. She watered all of her orchids with the same water and it caught viruses. I forgot what the virus is called. But once that virus is in there, very, very difficult to save. Look at that. That one's just doing phenomenal. Living its best life. I do not take that one out. I'll just empty it. Look at her. I did put perlite. But look at her roots. Oh my God. So happy about this one. It almost died. It made me really sad. I thought I couldn't rescue it. Thank you, Nina. I do use perlite and bark for some orchids. I am slowly transitioning them to that beautiful media lava rock. This is more of a medium size. I do like the medium size for the bigger buckets, but I don't have any, so I had to use the smaller ones. I am going to put a little rush onto my booty because they are about to start making noise outside. that's a pain in the butt. So we're gonna empty out these guys. Hi, Lucky Buck. How you doing? You're not allowed in here today. They'll just sit there draining. I'm going to put these inside the watering can. The Hoyas will get watered with that. Be back. That's why you rinse it a lot, because of that. I have a mesh, one of these things here for the sink so it doesn't go in there. And now we are boiling. This is my hanging orchid. It's on styrofoam. Her roots are really good. I just checked them. Usually I just put it right here, and again I just do this. It's wrapped with just moss with some rope. I can just undo it. All I gotta do is pull this out, unwrap it, check the roots. The roots are really good. They're growing onto the styrofoam. It's fine. This is a messy thing for me to do. I'll drip dry it this way. Usually it'll saturate its full self. As for my bulbophyllum lepidum, same thing. Same thing. She grows these really beautiful tiny little flowers. Again, if you go to my Instagram, they're there. But I just do this. I wet the moss until it has to be a couple of times. Uh-oh. This is wrapped up with fish line. I'll probably end up redoing this plant sometime this summer. Only because I want to make it smaller again, maybe divide it, put it in different medias, and experiment. This does give the most cutest dangling little movable flowers. It is adorable. I have it on my Instagram. Well, I messed up. So now we're going to experiment. I've had this plant for quite a few years. It was probably like my second orchid. This was the original piece. So every season, at the end of the season, you're supposed to cut off all the roots to the pseudobulb so that you have a fresh, clean pot. Now last season I didn't take it out and clear out all of the old roots, and as I was trying to clear out, I ended up breaking it. So unfortunately, that's the piece that fell off, was a new one. These things can't live very well without the back pseudobulb, because the back pseudobulb is what's supplying its nutrients. So it's back pseudobulb. The pseudobulbs hold a really good amount of nutrients. So we're gonna see if this survives or not. I did end up with these two pieces here. This one's gonna survive at all, but for shits and giggles, it's there. They have really beautiful flowers. I do know where I can get them. It's pretty far away drive. So I'm going to cut off all these roots because these roots are actually no good. This one might be pretty good. And just see what I can do. I'll be back. From one beautiful plant to now 4 experiments. We shall see if that will survive by itself without a back pseudobulb. And these 3 old pseudobulbs. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I put those 2 in a humidity dome. I don't have a dome for that one. I'm going to go look for one. I can't stick that one, unfortunately, in a dome, which makes me sad. But it has really good, great, beautiful roots. There's a lot of nutrients in there. When I soak it, I'm going to soak it in there with the nutrients, like a buttload of nutrients. So that way it can create its healthy pseudobulb. I'll update you guys in about a month. Not to put them all away. And clean, and start dinner. And look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hold up. That is done boiling. I will finish cooling it off. Keep shanking it out. Until next time, when we will plant. Then we will pot up what we want to pot up, which will be in a couple of days. And it was like 3 hours later, I finished. And there, everything's back. We boiled. Everything is done, finished, put in its place. I will give you an update in a month on the other pseudobulbs that I had to pot up separately. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. You help me out, please. Help me out. Until next time, bye.